Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Monday, September the 23rd, 2013. Here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. I want to first off by taking a look to see how the indices traded for the session are trading for the session. So far, the Dow is currently down 35.5 points, the Nasdaq is down 10.5, the S&P is down 7.25. And if you take a look at the Russell 2000 futures here, the Russell 2000 is down about 3.5 points on the Russell futures, that is. We take a look at the commodity sector here, starting off with the metals. Silver SLVs up 5 cents, pretty much flat. JJC copper down 14 cents. GDX gold miners up a penny, 3 pennies. GLD pretty much flat, up 15 cents for gold. Crude oil is a little bit weak today, down 49 cents on the USO. If you take a look at the top 3 sectors or top ETFs change from open percentage, we have FAZ and VXX. So that's the inverse ETF for the banks. Therefore, the banks are weak today. VXX, some volatility coming into the market today, up a point and a half, up a 1.5% from the opening price. XLU utility. So some people are looking for those slow kind of conservative dividend paying stocks in those utilities. TZA inverse ETF for the Russell, that's at the top of the list. So a lot of inverse ETFs at the top of the change from open ETF list here. ETFs near the bottom of the list here, change from open. FAZ, of course, that's the financials. XBI, Biotech, XHB Home Builders, XLF Financials, of course. Again, here these are the long ETFs here, not the inverse ones. SMH, the semiconductors. XLV Healthcare, XLY discretionary income. So a little bit of weakness in the market. Only stock that I see that's really green on the board again is Apple, and then we have a couple of the whole utility sectors up today. So there's definitely some sector rotation going into the utilities today. We're seeing GE up a little bit, 1% today. Aside from that, guys, the market's looking pretty much weak again today after having 2 down days, followed by the big exciting day that we had on Wednesday, right, from the Fed day. So they sucked everybody into the market long, and now they've been washing them out for the past 3 days. I guess that's why you can't buy excitement, they say, right? So, anyways, let's going to take a look at the market here, starting off with the ES. All right, we're currently down 8 points on the ES. All right, we sold off going into the open. All right, we actually broke down this morning from this little head and shoulders pattern that we have here on the 15-minute chart. That was around, let's see, what time is that? That was around 7 o'clock this morning. All right, you can see it right here. You got your little left shoulder, your little head, little right shoulder action. Breakdown around 1704. Ever since then, you got one move down, up move, and that's your next little down leg. And now they're trying to bounce it again, and they're selling it right at this 20-day moving average right here. So there's definitely some sellers in the market today. As you can see, they're bringing it down right now. Probably going to be looking for the market to go back down, of course, to the 1692 level. We break below 1692, we're going to be watching the lows of the day, 1689 half. If we break over 1696, 1697 area, we can make a nice move back up, possibly back up towards 1701 quarter or 1700, which is the opening price. 1700 and a half is actually the opening price. So let's see what else we have going on here. Let's take a look at those ETFs, the SPY, IWM, triple Qs here. All right, same thing for SPY, of course, a downtrend. All right, getting rejected at this declining 20-day moving average here. We break back down. We're going to be looking for a move back down towards the lows of the day, 169.40. We have some sellers right here at 170. So this could be our range to watch in the afternoon on the SPY 60-cent range there. Taking a look at the triple Qs, the Nasdaq gapped up on that Apple news. However, they were not able to hold the Nasdaq up. It filled the gap and continued selling. Little bear flag action right here. Knocked it down some more. We held a nice bid around 78.55 or so, and now we're kind of just grinding around here. A little bounce off the lows. We'll see what happens here. We have the previous day's lows right here around 78.95. Again, same thing here. The market gapped up and was not able to hold those gains. And then taking a look at the IWM, the Russell 2000. Little slight gap up, move down, big sell bar, rallied back up, and now we're trying to float around here. But we're still, again, all the major major averages here are trending lower today. All right. What are some stocks that we're watching? Well, we caught a nice little scalp along here in Tesla. TSLA gave you a nice little setup on the chart. Nice little cup and handle action pattern. You can see it much cleaner on the 1-minute chart. But this was a trade right here. Nice little move off the lows. Break of the range there. And triggered along right here at this 170, 179-ish area or so. That gave a nice little trade up to 182.50. That was a decent trade there for us. What else do we look at today? We looked at CRUS and QCOM. They're in play from the Apple News. All right, CRUS has a held offer at 52. Whoever's selling their shares up here, they're not lifting at all. And this is definitely a hardcore held offer. You can look at on the tape and see it there. All right, so keep that one on watch. This one may try to start fading and fill the gap since there's an identified seller up there. QCOM sold off, made like a little triple bottom, trying to get a bounce, but still looking pretty weak. Still look like it's setting up a possible bear flag on the 30-minute chart here. Down move, sideways action. All right, and that's about it, guys. Not much to talk about today on our end. We'll have some more ideas for you guys after the close when the markets close and we see how some of these stocks close up. Aside from that, have a great day. Nice little quick short video here for you all. Make sure you check out the website wallstreettrading.com. Cheers.